Hey neighbors, it's Jason again. Mimi has been traveling for work, so we've been changing it up lately. And this week we're doing something different and putting out an older, unreleased episode. So when we started this podcast, we recorded a few test episodes just to get the hang of it. I believe in the podcast, BB refers to it as being the first episode because we thought it might be. She also says it's July because that's when we recorded it last year. I did have to edit some stuff out because they were using their real names, and we later decided we weren't going to do that. I'm only telling you that because I had to cut out the whole introduction, so we're just going to jump right into the middle of the conversation. So here we go.
I think we're pretty good at, dressing ourselves lately.
Yeah, fashion. I've gotten so much better. I no longer look like a librarian.
I remember the first time I went with you to get a sweater that wasn't a hoodie.
Oh my god, I know. Okay, so I had a really long emo phase. Maybe one day we'll talk about that, and I'll unpack that. But I don't know if I'm ready for that right now.
It's a lot of black.
Yeah, I mean, I still wear a lot of black, but in a different way. Now it's like, I'm an adult. Pay me to be an adult inside of your business or something.
I am a professional woman.
That's what that is now.
It's
instead
a different
of,
black, right?
I'm not wearing my emotion.
Yeah. So. This is not my emotion. This is my business mode.
And I did go into a sepia phase for a while where I replaced black with
sepia tone Instagram filter for Halloween one year. I remember that was epic. That was so beautiful.
That was kind of unfortunate though, because we threw a Halloween party and then no one showed up to that party. So
party of one.
And no, it was actually three.
That's even that song, One is the Loneliest Number. I guess 3 was for y'all.
In this case, it was really bad. Okay.
Was it awkward as hell?
My neighbor came over. Not you, my neighbor, but another neighbor that I had.
Hey neighbor, come over.
And he came over and he was so sad because one of his really close friends had passed away.
Oh.
And so he just came over to be upset about that.
You had a pity party. A little bit. But I guess it's legitimate pity.
Yeah, it was crossing over into Day of the Dead, and he's Mexican, and so is Joel. And where I'm like, well, do you want to set up an altar? What do we want to do?
Let's be respectful.
Right.
I want to do something nice for you. You're my party guest.
Right. I'm like, you're the one guest. I got all these discounted clearance cupcakes.
Let's eat our feelings.
It was really weird. But that's that. So
what an interesting Day of the Dead experience.
That was up there. That was Joel and I's first.
Oh, and Joel is your husband?
Yeah. Oh, right. I should probably mention that. Joel is my husband. We just celebrated 5 years together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. So that would have been, I think, our first year, though, that we were married. I think. So we had been together a little over.
Wait, so in your first year of marriage, you threw a party where only one guy came?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know. We had really shitty friends.
Yeah. So. I'm glad you have better friends now.
Yeah.
And I am also in a relationship with Jason, who's right here.
In the room.
Yeah. He's helping us with these phallic pieces of material.
Also known as microphones.
Yeah, robotics.
Okay. Robotics. Put it in your mouth.
No, just next to your mouth and talk into it clearly, please.
Oh, yeah, that's... gotta be a porn, I'm pretty sure if you Googled it.
That's a porn.
That's homework for next time. Watch microphone porn.
There's this thing that they do on YouTube, that ASMR, where people just do really satisfying sounds into a microphone, drinking out of a straw, or I don't know, doing different sound things. It's really weird. I think it is sexual in some nature.
Sexual. I think a lot of things are more sexual than
they appear.
Oh, speaking of, so this is my big story.
Oh, you have a big story.
Yes.
About in a sexual nature.
Yeah, well, it started out innocent, but let me just sip on some tea here from my pineapple cup
before you spill it. Spill the tea, girl.
What happened? Thinking of that too. Spill the tea.
Now I need a little. I'm thirsty.
Thirsty.
Well, so it's and
All
I'm
right.
thirsty to hear this.
So speaking of a thirsty bitch, just kidding.
Me,
Not you. No, Alexa from the Dot. Yes. So we
what is
set up
the Dot?
the Amazon Echo Dot. So on Amazon Prime Day, we purchased 2 Dots. So Alexa lives downstairs and upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was like literally an hour ago because I was supposed to be over here and then it took a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, what the fuck? And so I was like, okay, so this is what had happened was
Just now.
an hour ago. I was just chilling with Joel for a minute upstairs, and he's like, Alexa, play Changes by David Bowie. And then some random, like, Vanessa Carlton shit came on, like piano, and it was, or something. I'm like, that's not David Bowie, and what are you doing? And so then I think he just said, Alexa, play David Bowie. And I thought that was funny because she did play a song, and then he's like, Alexa, put it on repeat. And then she's like, I'm sorry, but Spotify doesn't recognize repeat. Anyway, so then I was like, I want to try. Haha. Because yesterday I asked her to play NSYNC just randomly. And so I was like, play the birthday song. Alexa, play the birthday song. Now playing Birthday Sex by whoever wrote the song. And I was like, where did you get that from the birthday song? And then Birthday Sex. And I was just like,
that's actually 2 Chainz, right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I probably need to Google it. But then like,
oh wait, no, I think 2 Chainz is the all I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
I've never heard that one, but I've definitely heard, I think everyone by now this point heard the Birthday Sex song, but
yeah,
that was just random. I'm like, I'm trying to play Happy Birthday. What's wrong with you, Alexa?
Could you imagine that at a kid's party? Like, Alexa,
That
play...
is literally what
My piñata's ruined, Mom.
I could think of the commercial right now. You're at this kid's party. You know, they're about to cut the cake. Everyone's gathered around the cake and the candles. Everyone's got their little party hats on. Alexa, play the birthday song. Birthday Sex comes over. And then they have to gather the kids around and explain what it is.
What sex, Mommy?
It's what you get for your birthday.
Here you are.
Yeah. So that happened. And then, I don't know.
That's so technology.
It was really weird. It's such a weird concept because I never...
So it listens to you?
Only if you say Alexa first. So it's kind of like Siri or Hey Google or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I guess you could consider Ricky an old school version because he's like, hey neighbor. And, and that's literally the only time I would respond to our mutual neighbor. So we had a neighbor, which is the title of the show.
Yeah, his tagline, like the way he would get our attention because we lived in the same area in the same building was that if he saw us like in the driveway or something, he'd be like, hey neighbor, come over here. Or he was this older guy, very gruff.
Yeah, and then
he was also drunk a lot.
That's really what was so awkward about it.
Well, because he worked nights. Like, I totally get it. You work nights, and then after work, it's already morning, so you start drinking after work. You know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right, right. So,
but it was always fun. I really didn't like his friends all that much.
No, I mean, it was an apartment complex. There's a lot of people. No, it was a lot.
It was just a lot of guys. He had a lot of guy friends. And I was right by him, so it felt a little more awkward when they were all hanging out in front of my door.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Like a
I was
group
across
of
the street.
Men who are just drinking in front of your door. I was just like, I know they're nice guys, but man, I really get nervous around a group of men who drink. And maybe it's because I live in Lawrence and frat life is real.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, we've seen a lot of that. Well, you probably more so than myself.
Yeah. But. I mean, I live right by the the street where they walk around and the lighting isn't perfect
at night. Yeah, well, like I'll take out my dogs in the middle of the night, and that's literally what's going on. It's just a bunch of people walking like, right out there, and then like the people that porch sit now is a group of just dudes that sit out there and drink at whatever hour of the day. And, like, throw stuff around.
You know what? They're still popping fireworks, which is like, what the heck? The other day I was at your house and when I was coming home.
I sleep right through that shit. I don't know.
I didn't even know what it was until I came outside, like, from your house to my house.
Oh.
And I saw they were just, like, throwing Roman candles up there. I mean, it's, like, July 14th right now.
Right.
Your independence is over now, sir.
Geez, I don't know. Neighbors are cool. Oh, did I tell you? I told you about the naked shower girl.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Yeah. So, funny story. We have another set of neighbors. We have lots of neighbors, but she was bathing and didn't realize that her window was not covering anything of her. So when she would take a shower and the light was on, I mean, you could see everything. Not the coloring, it's just a shadow, but still, obviously.
Yeah, it's kind of, for me, it was horrifying to think that somebody knew her body without knowing her or her consent.
Right. Well, and I just happened to be there, and I'm like, do I knock? Do I say anything? Because I would want someone to say something, but it turned out okay because her boyfriend, I mean, it was only the one time that happened, but her boyfriend incidentally was standing outside smoking, and I think he saw her and was like, hey,
we need to fix this for you. Because that's dangerous, too.
Yeah, for sure. Could spark any number of things.
Oh, yeah. God. I would hate to imagine just being like so vulnerable in the shower and all of a sudden someone breaks your window.
And that's the one thing about being neighbors is sometimes you're like, you can potentially really look into my life. You know?
Yeah, I kind of want to get binoculars because of that. I'm totally a voyeur. Right. I'm kind of a voyeur, but like, I feel like there are limits to that.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like, when you're supposed to be safe and you're trying to get clean and you're very vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, you're not knowing that anyone's watching. Yeah. Thank God I wasn't like,
I even have a hard time taking a shower at the gym.
And it's kind of like that. Yeah, because those fucking curtains at Genesis were definitely see-through.
I didn't mind those because they were black, and they was like, I felt a little bit safer than that clear glass one at this the other gym now.
Oh,
because it's like clear glass.
It like blurs your figure, but you can still see.
You can see the outline of that person.
And then I went to the one that had the curtain because there is one at the end that has a curtain, but
yeah, and that's the handicapped one, right? Or the bigger one for someone to sit down.
Yeah, like it has the bar and the stool or whatever. But I was like, I just got to go to work.
Yeah.
And that was the only time I've ever showered there.
For me, that's way too stressful. Like just to make that decision of like, do I expose myself or do I take a shower that, for me, I'm not comfortable taking a shower in the stall that's supposed to be for someone who needs these accommodations.
Well, there is a family one that I guess you could close the door and it has a shower and bathroom in there. So, I mean, that one's totally private.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure why they call it the family one because no minors are allowed in there. So, like, you have to be 13 or over. That'd be weird if you were, like,
13 and taking a shower with your parent.
Yeah. Like, I mean, no shame if you do because some people do have to, but maybe. But
yeah, but I feel like there's a certain age, and I feel like once you start menstruating or something, you should probably just do that on your own.
Yeah.
Should be able to handle that.
I think as soon as I was conscious,
I'm like, Mom, I don't
not 3, because you're not really conscious when you're 3. You might remember things, but you're not like a thinking, processing machine yet.
Yeah. A machine.
Or whatever we are. Not like Alexa, who just confuses things.
And tries to get you horny on your birthday.
I know. It's not even our birthdays. Like, what are you trying to do, lady?
Birthday sex. Like,
yeah. So now every time I hear the happy birthday song, you're going to be
like, Alexa,